There is a trillion-dollar war happening right now, and it's being fought over something you've probably never thought about: the right to see the source code of an artificial intelligence model. To understand the stakes, follow the money into the API economy. This is the core engine for OpenAI and Google, a pay-per-token system where every word has a price. Every sentence triggers a microtransaction, requiring constant payments from every developer for these giants to survive. By controlling the infrastructure, these companies have turned AI into a series of digital toll roads, where every query is a rental and every developer is a tenant. That brings us to open source AI. In this world, the weights, essentially the digital brain of the model, are released publicly. Anyone can download them, modify them, and run them on their own hardware. It's the difference between renting a car from a dealership and owning the blueprints to the engine. With open source, there are no API fees, no usage limits, and no corporate middleman taking a cut. This chart shows how quickly that gap is closing. Within months of GPT-4's release, open source models like Llama and Mistral were matching its performance on major benchmarks, entirely for free. If this technology is so capable and accessible, why are massive corporations that claim to love innovation so terrified of it? For big tech, open source is a logistical nightmare. It allows a developer to run a powerful model on their own server, entirely bypassing the API fees and vendor lock-in that keep the corporate profit machines running. We know they're worried because of a leaked internal Google memo from 2023. A senior engineer admitted the truth to his colleagues: "We have no moat, and neither does OpenAI." An open-source community with nothing to lose chips away at a corporation's only real advantages. It doesn't matter how much you spend on branding if the community is building the same tool for free. As these free models match the performance of paid ones, they strip away the price tag that keeps the subscription-based AI economy alive. This economic threat explains why AI executives are suddenly so visible on Capitol Hill, warning lawmakers that open-source AI is simply too dangerous for the public to possess. They use apocalyptic language, warning that public models could enable bioweapons or mass disinformation. The solution they propose is always the same: keep the most powerful AI locked behind a corporate paywall. When the leaders of an industry help draft the laws that govern them, they can design requirements that are easy for a billion-dollar corporation to meet, but impossible for a volunteer-run open-source project to survive. Look at the EU's AI Act. The compliance costs are massive. These regulations require expensive legal and safety departments that only the wealthiest incumbents can afford to staff. The risks of AI are real, but when safety regulations perfectly align with protecting a billion-dollar market position, the law becomes a weapon used to crush the competition. But there's a twist. Meta, a trillion-dollar giant, is actually the loudest voice fighting for open source, defying the rest of big tech. The reason is simple. Meta doesn't sell AI, they sell targeted advertising. They don't need to charge you per token to make a profit. If AI becomes a free, ubiquitous commodity, it destroys OpenAI's business, while Meta gets to integrate world-class AI into its apps for free. They aren't being generous, they're trying to bankrupt their rivals. No one in this war is a pure idealist. Even the most pro-open source position from a tech giant is a calculated play to protect a specific stream of revenue. If the open source ecosystem survives this regulatory push, the power shift will be global. It moves the future of the internet away from a few campuses in California. It means a hospital in Nigeria can run its own medical AI without paying a licensing tax to a foreign monopoly. It means startups in Indonesia or researchers in Europe can audit and improve these models themselves, rather than being dependent on a single company's API staying online. The decisions made today will shape the internet for a generation. Be skeptical of any billionaire who tells you that the only safe way to use technology